Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. I've been going through a series of video presentations for the Rankin Technical College AWD Application and Web Development 1111 .NET Framework with Web Databases class. Our book is ASP.NET MVC with Entity Framework and CSS by Naylor, and I am in Chapter 6. I did get my errors to go away. I ended up moving a couple curlies around. I think it's right now, but we'll find out. All right, so the author says that I should save this and says start the website without debugging and navigate to the product images / upload view. So we will do that. First of all, we're going to test that a user must enter at least one file and cannot upload more than 10 files at a time. As soon as this comes up. All right. Product images upload. Alright, so with nothing in here, clicking upload, please choose a file. Please choose files. And now when we go back to our desktop, let's see. Now we're going to come in and try to do, it says try to do images 01 through 011, which is more than 10. Open. All right, 11 files, upload. Please upload, only upload up to 10 files at a time. That's good. Check the database and the file system to make sure that nothing has indeed been uploaded. We should check both, so checking the file system means go in here and under our content, the only thing that we had in there, remember, was image 01, and in our database, if we show our table data, we again have only image 1 in there. Okay, well that's a good start. The next scenario to test as we move on to page 130. The next scenario to test is if any files are not valid, then none of them are uploaded. Try uploading image 2 and bitmap 1 and we should get the error message because the bitmap 1 is an illegal file. So did I stop the run? Oh, of course I did. Yes, I did. Now we already tested before with bitmap 01, but we didn't do that when we were able to put in more than one file at a time. So let's try bitmap 01 and image 02. Open, upload. Oh, well that wasn't good. Let's delete that one. Okay, let's try to upload new images again. Choose files, bitmap 01, and I bet you I didn't hold down the shift key, and image 02. Open. There they are. Upload. Yes. Very good. Okay. Now try uploading images 02, 03, and 04. They should upload successfully, and the index view should be shown with a list of updated files. The file should also appear in both the database and the file system. So let's choose files, and we will choose 2. Hold down on the shift key here, 3 and 4. Open. 3 files. Upload. There they are here. All right, let's stop this run. Stop our run. Let's check and make sure once we refresh here, there's 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 4. And when we look in here and we show our table data, there's 2, 3, and 4. So everything looks as though it's being updated correctly. All right. On page 131, the author says, finally, we need to test for duplicate files. Try uploading the image 4 and image 5 files to the database. Image 5 should be added, but image 4 should return a message saying the file already exists. So we will try that. Again, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in here, in here. You already saw it in the database. So we will run this again. All right, we will go again to product images upload. To choose files, we want to choose 4 and 5. Click open, tell it to upload, and it says all files uploaded except the files images 04. It didn't give me both names, so something is screwed up here. Please delete them and try again. I'm only getting the first name. All right, this is wrong, and the book says it's wrong because there's still an error in the code. We're going to have to change that and fix that in just a couple minutes, all right? And we will. But before we do, let's see if we can track down this one. All uploaded files except the files, so that this is not being added to, whatever you want to call that. It wouldn't be there, it would be. It's not there either, it's in the controller. Plus equal file dot file name. These invalid files looks like it's not getting updated correctly. That is not good. Yeah. Yeah. all files uploaded except this one, which already exists in the system. That is correct, but it's not adding number 5 in here also, and I think I know why. All right. Okay. We'll see in just a minute. All right. All right, bottom of page 131. Something is wrong because the error message is telling us both are duplicates. This occurs because of the way the store context object in the products controller class behaves. I will explain why this occurs and how to prevent it in the following section. Let's check our time here, and we're sitting fine. All right. As it says here, during the testing of multiple file uploads, an issue was found when one of the files already had a file name record in the database. The issue was that any files that followed were also marked as duplicates, even when they were not. Why does this occur? The answer lies in the code used to add the product image entity to the database and the way the DB context object is designed to work. To see what's wrong with this code, it says to add a breakpoint. I'm not going to do that. All right, we'll try to do that in class. Now, while I was looking, I went back and looked at the key. This is the first time I've done this, honest to goodness, and I bet you I added that line already, and that's why it didn't show that. So, let's see if I have that DB entry, that line right there, in my catch DB update exception. And I do. And that's why mine is not showing that error. All right. So to prove it, let's comment this out. Okay. So we're commenting this out, and we're going to run the program again. Choose files. It was when we did 4 and 5. Open, upload. Now we're getting both errors. See that? Even though 5 is not a duplicate. All right. So you already saw that. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to run it again because you already saw it when it said only 4 was a duplicate. So I want to go back into my code, take that line that I had commented out and uncomment it. In other words, it is a valid line of code and we do want it there. So what we did was we had to remove any files that throw the exception from the current DB context instance, and it says there's a couple of options. The first would be a brute force way, but there is an alternative, which is to manipulate the current DB context instances. That's what we ended up doing. So to remove the entry from the DB context, the state of the entry needed to be set to detached, and that's what we did right here. Whoops. right there. So in order to fix the issue, we had to add that code. Now, any files that throw an exception because they already exist in the system will be removed from the DB context prior to the next file being processed. And you saw that already in action. So this scenario, as mentioned, I'm going to move up to page 134 in our book here. So the author says this scenario only covers entities that have been added to the DB context, but entities may have also been deleted or modified. All right, to reset these, set the state to entity state.unchanged. For any modified entries, also set the values to original values. All right. Viewing the SQL generated by the entity framework. Let me check my time. I'm at 16, but this is a new topic. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one off a little bit early and then head on to the viewing SQL generated by entity framework. So I will be back with that one in just a couple moments.